Hello and welcome to the Supervising Maintenance e-learning lab. Thank you for trusting Marshall Institute for providing you the training necessary to improve your knowledge and skills related to the critical role of supervision. This e-lab is designed to support the Supervising Maintenance 3-day seminar and should serve as both a refresher for you and a tool to share key concepts of the course with management, peers, or team members. Marshall Institute has provided physical asset management solutions and maintenance and reliability training to clients of varying sizes and industries for over 40 years. Our services are structured to improve the effectiveness, efficiency, reliability, and performance of physical assets by focusing on the effectiveness of systems and processes and the practices of the people. Our services include assessment, strategic planning, business case development, maintenance systems improvement, business process improvement, training and coaching, hands-on technical support, and auditing. You can find more information about Marshall Institute services and consultants at marshallinstitute.com. The Supervising Maintenance Seminar focuses on ensuring the following learning objectives are met. By the end of the course, attendees are able to describe the elements and benefits of total process reliability, recognize the value of maintenance supervision within the organization, summarize the responsibilities of a maintenance supervisor, recognize the character traits of a maintenance supervisor to improve their performance, demonstrate successful supervisory practices to increase employee effectiveness, apply tools to support the efficiencies of you and your team, and create an improvement plan specific to the opportunities in which you've recognized within your system. The course is designed to support both your education and your performance. Each section of the seminar builds towards the completion of a personal improvement action plan outlining next steps and actions to improve your supervisor capabilities, your maintenance team, and your company. Section 1 focuses on total process reliability. Section 1 focuses on the following topic objectives: common maintenance issues, TPR, total process reliability, as the solution, benefits of TPR, and improvement opportunities within your company. In many reactive environments, this scene may look very familiar. Production's rowing as hard as they can to meet demand, while maintenance is trying their best to keep the boat from sinking. Management appears to be happy, thinking everything's going well and looking for other opportunities, while we're actually steering them towards disaster. To improve the reliability of equipment and ensure maximum production capacity at minimum asset maintenance cost, total process reliability focuses on identifying and resolving issues related to the design, procurement, and installation of new equipment, the elimination of recurrent equipment issues, operation and production's role in ensuring equipment care, the effectiveness and efficiency of maintenance processes, and issues related to insufficient training. As a solution, TPR is a partnership between all affected departments focused on improving the reliability, efficiency, and effectiveness of asset management and maintenance and reliability processes. It's a structured approach for managing the change in culture from reactive to proactive, and it's a means to develop standards and visual controls for improving the care of equipment. It seems simple, but the 3 principles of TPR should be the foundation of our maintenance decisions. We must use the tools and practices that allow us to find it, fix it, and keep it fixed. We can find it by inspecting for and detecting defects using preventive, predictive, operator care techniques, and data analysis. We fix it by returning equipment to optimal conditions, and we keep it fixed by sustaining and improving inspection and repair techniques and eliminating chronic problems. The 5 elements of TPR are represented in this image. TPR addresses issues related to new equipment by focusing on equipment design excellence, ensuring the shop floor has proper representation in design decisions, and that all documentation such as PM, spare parts lists, and training documentation are included with the purchase of the assets. Recurrent equipment issues are resolved by focusing on equipment improvement, applying root cause analysis to eliminate recurrent issues, and creating solutions using small group activities and equipment improvement teams. Basic equipment care ensures that operators are involved in basic activities designed to care for the equipment as if it were their own. Tools to enable basic care are applied, such as operator daily and weekly care standards, visual controls, and defect tagging. The goal is to engage and empower operations to be the first line of defense against equipment deterioration and failure. The efficiency and effectiveness of maintenance procedures and practices are addressed with maintenance excellence. Equipment reliability and maintenance efficiency can be greatly impacted by implementing best practices such as preventive and predictive maintenance, storeroom inventory control, planning and scheduling, work order control, and the use of a computerized maintenance management system. We also need to ensure and manage the proper level of knowledge and skills throughout the workforce. Competency-based and on-the-job training, along with a training or skills matrix, are used to increase the workforce's ability to properly care for assets. All elements of TPR rest on the foundation of a team-based approach. Since the ability to produce product affects every employee, it is important to remember we are all responsible for our equipment. The benefits of TPR is that it increases the capacity with minimum capital investment. It supports health, safety, and environmental improvement efforts. It can serve as the foundation for lean manufacturing and Six Sigma. It increases maintenance's contribution to the organization, and most importantly, it improves production, resulting in improvement to the bottom line. Section 2 focuses on the value of maintenance supervision. In Section 2, we discuss the value of maintenance supervision, and we also discuss what is your individual value to your organization as a maintenance supervisor. As a maintenance supervisor, you add significant value to management, to your maintenance team, and to plant capacity. To management, you add value through communication, alignment of vision and mission, control of budget, project execution, culture, and achievement of management goals. To the maintenance team, you provide value by providing leadership, facilitating teamwork, developing skills, ensuring organization, supporting the execution of work, by motivating your crew, and by ensuring proper communication. You provide value to plant capacity by increasing equipment uptime, decreasing job duration, increasing customer satisfaction, properly prioritizing work, allowing the plant to be flexible, and decreasing the cost per unit. It is important for an organization and the supervisor to know the true value of supervision. A great supervisor, given the time to properly perform their role, can greatly improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the maintenance department, resulting in a greater plant capacity and reduced maintenance costs. Never feel as if you're just a cog in a machine. A maintenance supervisor is a vital part of any successful organization. Section 3 focuses on the responsibilities of a maintenance supervisor. Section 3 discusses the responsibilities of maintenance supervision within a world-class system and how that compares to the attendees' responsibilities within their organization systems. But then identify and record opportunities for improvement. As a supervisor, it's important to remember that you are frontline management. You provide leadership and direction. You encourage, motivate, enable, require, and ensure the execution of work. You facilitate and lead teams to accomplish the organization's goals and objectives. You plan, organize, staff, mentor, coach, train, support, and control the inputs and outputs of the team. You are the face of management to the team, and you are the face of the team to management. Although this list is not all-inclusive, some of the key responsibilities of a maintenance supervisor are as follows. You should understand, support, and communicate organizational vision, mission, and goals. You should maintain and ensure adherence to company policies, safety standards, and good housekeeping practices. You should evaluate, train, and instruct crew members. You should manage the use of resources, including labor and materials. You should reward and discipline crew members based on performance. Assign and manage the execution and closeout of daily workload to maintenance crew members. And you should support other functions such as planning, scheduling, and inventory control. In Section 4, we discussed the character traits that are often associated with good maintenance supervisors. Section 4 provides a list of admirable traits and then allows the attendees to assess themselves through the eyes of management and their team. This allows for the identification of opportunities for improvement. Most individuals at some point in their career have dealt with both good and bad bosses. Great bosses typically share character traits that allow them to lead and manage teams effectively. Although not all inclusive, this list is a collection of admirable traits that many great supervisors share. Although an argument can be made for many of them, it is my personal opinion that the genuine interest in people and their success is the most important trait. A true desire for the success of your team should be the basis of actions and decisions. Section 5 focuses on effective supervisory practices. In Section 5, we discuss and develop understanding of key supervisory practices and identify and record opportunities for improvement. To be a great supervisor, we must understand how to manage systems and lead people. Some are great managers, others are great leaders. The best supervisors are both great managers and great leaders. Here are the results of a survey that compared 1,000 outstanding leaders to 1,000 average leaders. The results of the survey indicated that an average leader believes they need a lot of outside help to be successful. Contrary to an average leader, an outstanding leader believes that they are responsible for their own success. This is an overview of the supervisory practices covered in Section 5, some of which are management practices and some are leadership practices. To meet our full potential as a supervisor, we must provide visible leadership. Remember to set a good example. Everybody is watching. Be visible. You can't supervise from your office or from a meeting. Provide availability. Make it a standard practice to check on every member of the crew at least 2 times per day. And remember that individual crew members are different. Remember to use teaching, supervision, coaching, and consulting to get the most out of your crew. Oftentimes, great supervisors are great communicators. Remember the 5 C's when communicating. Be candid, be contextual, be constructive, be consistent, and be continuous. When motivating employees, remember that not all team members are motivated by the same thing. Asking someone to go above and beyond with the promise of a free golf trip will result in very little added effort from a crew member that doesn't play golf. Get to know your team and what drives them individually so that your efforts to motivate are fruitful. Would you jump out of an airplane for $1 million? What if I told you there was no parachute? That's probably information that would have been critical to making the best decision prior to takeoff. Decisions can't be made without first understanding the following. Understand the current state. Understand the desired condition. Understand the value of change. Understand your solution options. Understand the risk of those options prior to determining the path. Delegation is an excellent practice for increasing the level of output from your team while increasing the team's level of involvement and empowerment. Remember to support those in which you have delegated to, and that ultimately, delegation doesn't negate your accountability for the results. A large portion of a supervisor's day involves managing employee workload. Execution of work is the #1 priority for a supervisor. Assigning, assisting, supporting, and ensuring timely completion and closeout ensures the team is as effective and efficient each day as possible. Knowledge and skills is the investment we make in our largest asset, the people. It is not enough to extend expectations. We must couple it with increased abilities through knowledge and skills to accomplish those expectations. The right training process can help close the gaps between desired and actual performance. Remember when creating goals for yourself or your team members to make the goals SMART. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It is important for the supervisor to provide performance feedback to individuals and the team. It's also important for the supervisor to receive barrier feedback, what's getting in the way of success. These forms of feedback and this loop need to be centered around trust, sincerity, confidence, honesty, caring, effort, interest, and loyalty. Rewards and recognition can go a long way in developing a positive culture and motivating your team. What gets rewarded gets repeated. Never a reward counterproductive or unacceptable behavior. Also realize that what is rewarding to some may be embarrassing to others. Recognizing an individual in front of peers may be looked at as a reward by some and as punishment by others. Always recognize that there are two phases of conflict resolution. We must allow emotions to be vented prior to resolving conflict. Never try to resolve the conflict while emotions are high. Supervisors must try to get the most out of all employees, even if it's in spite of their own behavior. When reaching out to difficult people, remember to recognize, evaluate, address, coach, and hold accountable. When discipline employees, discipline should never be delivered in the spirit of punishment. Discipline is something that should be done with an employee, not to an employee. We should respond to issues quickly and address those issues in a progressive manner. Always try to understand the root cause before administering discipline. In Section 6, we discuss the Supervisor's Toolkit. In Section 6, we learn about applying specific tools to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of maintenance and identify opportunities to use these tools to make a positive impact in the organization. The application of the following tools are covered in Section 6: 5S, audits, troubleshooting, root cause analysis, key performance indicators, skills matrix, YTT meeting, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, presentations, time management, coaching sessions, and action plans. 5S is used to eliminate the wasted time of searching for needed resources. To 5S, effort is expended to sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Audits can be a critical tool used in the sustainment of any desired behavior. If you show me a continuous improvement effort that has dwindled or failed, I can probably show you a management team that lost interest in the effort. Audits can serve as a structured way to maintain interest. Root cause analysis, or RCA, is a problem-solving process by which the root cause of a problem is determined and subsequently rectified to permanently eliminate the cause of the problem rather than continuing to deal with the symptoms. Candidates for RCA can be identified through triggers such as length or cost of the event, or by data analysis using tools like a Pareto chart. The use of key performance indicators allows for supervisors and organizations to make data-driven decisions. The benefits of tracking and displaying KPIs are understanding the current state, understanding the desired future state, the identification of positive or negative trends. They allow you to measure progress. They oftentimes provide motivation. It allows you to prioritize. It keeps people informed and allows you to recognize and reward. A skills matrix is a simple, visual table that clearly shows skills required and the skills held by individuals of a team. With a skills matrix, a supervisor is able to perform gap analysis and ensure that the training provided is the training needed to ensure individual and team success. A yesterday, today, and tomorrow meeting, YTT, is used to align the team each morning. This meeting should be short and to the point, and should provide the crew with information such as safety concerns, job assignments, and any other information needed to set the team up for success. Action plans are used to create a structured, documented, and agreed upon approach to completing goals and projects. When creating an action plan, remember to identify the key issues or project to target, determine objectives, goals, and supporting action steps, outline resources needed, and develop success criteria. To support transferring this knowledge into performance, we suggest use this e-learning lab as a refresher of course content. Share the e-learning lab and the concepts of the seminar with colleagues, and remember, use what you've learned to make a positive impact on your professional development, your team's success, and the health of your organization. From the training team at Marshall Institute, thank you very much for trusting and partnering with us to meet your training needs. We hope you found the Supervising Maintenance e-learning lab to be a great addition to the seminar. Please don't hesitate to contact us with questions. We truly love what we do and want nothing but success for you, your team, and your organization. If interested, you can find more information about additional training seminars and consultation services that we provide on our website. Thanks again, and in the words of Leonardo da Vinci, learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets.